Have you ever thought about your favorite artist and tell yourself you want to be like them someday? Well, you can too. Today, we will be talking about how you can make your interest in music your career. A career in music will allow you to express your emotions. Music has been around me all of my life. I made some original songs and performed in front of an audience. So right off the bat, let's look over how you can practice every day, record your original music, and your partnership with the music industry. I found a really good article from musicallessons.com that might help you get started. Depending on your skill and level, practicing every day in your room with your favorite instrument is a good way to build up your strategy in music. Now for beginners, they usually practice 20 minutes 5 times per day in 1 week. One advice is you can take advantage of your time practicing music in 10 minutes in the morning and do the rest of the session sometime in the evening. Creating your own section goals is like splitting into parts the goal that your teacher provided you with. This takes repetition on the parts you haven't played before and helps you focus on correcting the mistakes you make. The final tip is focus on the tempo of the section by playing slowly to build up speed on the rhythms you are playing. You don't want to be stuck on the mistake you made. You can do other sections and get back to that later. Now that you've gotten used to practice playing the notes, the rhythms, and keeping the tempo in place, we're now going to go over how you can make your own rhythms and notes by making your own music. So first of all, to start recording your original songs, you have to set a tempo to keep your beats in place and find out how many beats in each section of the song by using Scratch. In one article from ehomerecordingstudio.com, a lot of musicians, while performing, like to keep the song on rhythm by following the drums or the bass, but it only depends on the mood of the song itself. You can also follow along with the acoustic guitar if you feel like you are out of rhythm with the drums in the particular song. If you were to record on your own instead of working as a band, you can use one of the music apps to master and mix your music, or you can hire a session musician, but you are required to pay them a fee to help you. Let's go over how the music industry will treat you to be a professional musician. Networking can be a hard thing to do for upcoming musicians, but the easier way to be involved in the music industry is to go to concerts or other music events. It's just so that you as an upcoming musician is by start talking to fans and or musicians about what you have been doing and the projects that you've been working on to give them ideas to give you a head start of the music career journey. You can visit a music venue website to see who will be attending at a live show by checking the attendance list. If you come across a friend who will also be at a concert, you can at least talk about your music career path if it relates to your friend's career path, so you can be more connected and as band members by showing each other's song demonstrations and on the same level. It is always good to focus on yourself. When you are by yourself, some people might reach out to network with you. As this happens, you and your partner can make a valuable connection by sharing the information that is very relatable to have better networking. Otherwise, that connection won't be suitable if nothing works. As you walk into the music industry and get interviewed, it'll be best if you practice your interview with a friend before you sit down with the person who will be talking to you about what record label you'll be assigned with, according to an article from thebalancedcareers.com. You can't really be unprepared if you don't have anything to say while the person is asking you questions. When you start promoting, whether it's about your band or an album, you have to make them as potential as possible. Most people are not going to pay attention about what you do in the music industry, but can still prepare you who will be right networking partner for you. After you met with a new networking partner, you can keep in contact by having each other's phone number or email. So this is basically how you can make your interest in music as a career. Just keep in mind, when you start off your music career, You must practice every day to be a master of whatever instrument you are playing. Involve yourself in a music scene and meet with people who work for the music industry and start networking with them. Just follow your love of music and make it your entire life. When you need some tips on how to get a head start becoming a professional musician, you can go to academiccourses.com. You can share this to other potential musicians or anyone interested in being in the music industry.